Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Blokes podcast, presented by Forged Irish Stout.
Forged Irish Stout is the world's creamiest stout, set to conquer the world. Forged in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland, by Conor McGregor.
I'm Marky P.
I'm Jeff London.
Thank you guys for tuning in. The last episode, the reel that we just threw up is cruising right now. We're like 8,000 in. Also, big thanks to Mark Lewis is cool for coming through.
Absolutely.
That was just a diabolical episode.
Yeah, cheers, by the way, buddy.
And a quick little cheers.
Yes,
yeah,
buddy.
A little wet the whistle.
Woo. Yeah, you guys missed us just absolutely butcher opening these.
Yeah, we just opened 2 cans. And
it looked like spray paint after the F1 series.
It literally looked like we just Banksy'd all of the walls in here because these, hey, Forge, we need to talk about your packaging. We love you so much, but this can exploded, that can exploded. There's just we just had catastrophic Forge explosions.
Maybe because I walked with them in my pocket.
You did. You walked like 3 miles with them in his pocket, and they just had a little bit of an explosion.
Yes.
But it's fine.
It happens.
It happens. It happens.
It does happen. How was your Memorial Day weekend, Maggie?
Good, man. Good. Beautiful weather.
It was.
One of the days was super nice. On Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, I had some folks over. We did some grilling.
How's grilling?
Oh, dude,
Were you the grill master?
I am the grill master. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Making sure.
Yeah. I look and feel every part of what it needs to be what it means to be a grill master. I'm just stout. I look like I eat a lot, and I look like I know my way around a grill.
I agree.
Yeah, so we did some burgers, some dogs for lunch, sat by the pool.
Nice. It was a perfect day.
Perfect day for it, right? Yeah. Perfect day. A little cloudy here and there, but honestly, just being out in the sun is great. We ended up, once we closed the pool down, the pool closes at, I believe it was 7 p.m. Brought it back to the house, and then we had a second round of food where we grilled up some steak tips.
Ooh.
Kathy made an elote salad.
What's an elote salad?
Like a Mexican street corn kind of vibe. So we did steak tips, like a street corn salad, pasta salad, all sorts of stuff.
I love that.
Played some games, had some drinks. It was a great time. What about you?
It was good. I mean, I worked all weekend. I actually spent time with my mother on Sunday. We went out for a little lunch, so it was good to break up the Memorial Day of just working all weekend. But yeah, it was a solid weekend. It was good stuff. And Monday, I just hibernated.
Yeah.
And by hibernated, I meant I took it easy.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, I needed some rest.
I mean, in the line of work that we do, we don't really get to take long rests.
None.
And when you get a holiday weekend where you at least get one day off to kind of recharge the batteries, staying in bed, sleeping.
I was recharging them.
Yeah. Just locked in.
I was locked in.
Where did you and Mom go to lunch?
Where did we go to lunch? Oh, great place over in Chelsea Everett line, I'd say. Newbridge Cafe.
Newbridge Cafe, yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
I saw, Dana White's been there. A bunch of people. I think he grew up in the area, so yeah, he was over there. Not at the same time, but I've seen him go over there before, and it's just it is just like you're stepping into the 80s.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh yeah, and just I got the steak tips. Oh, crushed it.
Who doesn't love? I mean, obviously, if you're a vegan, you don't like steak tips, but steak tips. Who doesn't love? Besides vegans, we love all vegans.
Yes.
Who doesn't love a nice steak tip? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. Yeah.
So good.
And yeah, you could just they put it on the grill. I mean, this thing was
flame broiled.
Oh yeah.
There's also something that goes with when you go to those restaurants or you go to even bars that just haven't changed in decades and decades and decades.
Oh yeah. Even the people are out of the 80s. Yeah, that was great.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It also makes you feel a little more at home, right? And don't get me wrong, I love going to places that are not necessarily upscale. But I like, you go to a place that's a little more not your vibe. And you walk in, you're like, all right, I feel a bit uncomfortable here. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. The menu's about to take your bank account over.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you go to one of those places.
Oh, it's amazing.
You're in Nana's house. You're in Grandma's
Well, that's how
house, right?
It's when the waitress first comes over. Hi, honey.
Yeah, hi, honey. Oh.
When you get the hi, honey, You don't get the welcome to so and so restaurant.
Right.
This is have you dined with us before? Hey, honey, what do you want to drink?
The best.
Oh,
the best.
I was like, oh, let's go.
You go to like one of those old school diners and they call you babe. Do you want any more coffee, babe? You're like, yes, I would, and please adopt me. I have a loving family, but I can also join yours.
Ruth, how long you been working here for? This is my third decade.
Yeah, since the dawn of time.
Yeah, we're at the '60s diner. Ruth's been there since the '60s.
Legit.
Why do they call it '60s diner? Because I've been working there since the '60s.
So I love those places.
Oh yeah,
old school diners and like old school restaurants. We have a ton of those back in Springfield that just have never changed the decor.
Yeah.
The walls are still brown wallpapery.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also like when you're good when you have like memorabilia, but it's like the memorabilia that Bud Light gives out. It's like that. Yeah, I think Patriots first World Super Bowl, and it's like that's the.
They have like one signed jersey just hanging around.
Yeah, this one had no signed ones, just the framed photo. Vinatieri kick.
Speaking of photos, did you happen to see that Jason Kelce and his wife are catching a little heat? Because they were on a date night in New Jersey on vacation with their family and kids, and some woman from the township that they were at,
who's never going to show her face again.
And I don't think she can.
No, cannot.
She asked them for a picture, and the video that I saw was post asking for a picture, where apparently they turned her down.
Yeah,
they said no, we're good, thank you. And this woman went apes.
It was awesome. The best takeaway is that Kelce didn't even get involved. He was standing in the background, like he was like, the wife's got this one.
Yeah. And also, is she 6'5"? Did you see?
She did look tall.
She looked tall, right? So, and when she's face to face with that woman, but not face to face, she's looking down on that woman, and they're going after it. I'm like, let's go, dude. Just starch her.
I saw I think it was yesterday or the day before, the mayor of that town offered them, you're always welcome to come back, and offer them free dinner with the mayor anytime they want to come back.
Really?
It must be a small town. I mean
that's
but it was awesome. It was like she does not represent like what that town's about. Like
no shit.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Oh, that was I mean, lady, you got to understand. They're going on a date. They say no, just drop it.
Right.
You could, if you want to be that big, pull out your cell phone, get a sneak picture of them, and be like, and post it. But if they say no, what's she gonna turn around and be like, oh, okay, fine, you're begging me, I'll finally do it? No, come on, get out of here.
One of the funny things that I saw from that whole video too was, and also because Kelce, we gave him third bloke of the week.
We have.
He started.
He's the third bloke of the week. Yeah.
The thing about that was, as they're arguing, the woman that
initiated
Kelsey's wife is like, I don't even know who you are. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Didn't you just ask them for a picture?
Oh yeah.
So what do you just take pictures with random strangers?
Oh, Kelsey's wife had some good comebacks.
I think her name's Kylie.
We can go with that. That sounds good. Yeah.
Hurley, can you see what Jason Kelce's wife's name is? I think it's Kylie.
But she has some good comebacks. Like, you're gonna regret what's coming out of your mouth. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was good.
And I mean, respectfully, she should have just slapped Kylie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, should have just slapped the daylights out of her, dude. Okay. And we both work in this industry. Celebrities don't owe you anything.
They're nothing.
Because you support their musical career or their acting career by going to watch their movies, they don't necessarily, and sure, they want to love their fans and they want to do whatever they can for their fans, but they don't necessarily owe it to you.
No way.
Especially on they're on a date night or they're just out in public with friends, right? They don't need a camera. They already have a camera in their face
all the time. Yeah.
To interrupt a date night. Yeah. You're just a trash person.
Yeah. Well, this lady she seemed kind of trash anyway. So
I mean, yeah. But it's one of those things I was thinking about it too, and it's sure, when you reach a certain status of celebrity, you just have to understand that those people are always going to be there. But at some point, you're going to crack and say, "All right,
enough is enough. Yeah.
Enough is enough." Right?
Yeah.
And personal space, just because you're a public figure, doesn't mean you still don't have personal space.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, when you become world famous,
yes,
you're not. You're not even allowed. I'm taking all of this away. You're not even allowed personal space.
Right,
people have to get as close to you as humanly
possible. Oh my god, I'd eat garlic chips all day long.
You just reek, dude.
Yeah.
Just never shower. Just always become the person they're like
smash Italian sub.
The world famous Jeff London. It's like you can't get close to him, dude. 6 foot radius. He smells bad.
Yeah.
He smells bad.
Smell like sweaty onions.
Yeah, it smell like just Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah,
I love that. But third bloke of the week was Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, we got a third one this week, and it's not just a bloke. It is the Blokes, and we got to give it to the Celtics this week. Third bloke of the week. They get into the NBA Finals. 4-0 sweep.
The dude, love that. They were playing really scary, and I was nervous for a while. But for some reason, those boys just flipped. Those blokes flipped a switch, and next thing you know, it's just like lights out.
It's unbelievable, and finals again. The city's going to be alive. I'm excited. The only thing that I'm mad about is this break in between. Yeah, to get this buzz going, get the train rolling, 4-0 sweep, and now it's like we're still, I think, 7. Well, it's a week away from today.
Yeah, I mean, good for us because the West is still playing, I think.
Yeah, but not good for like my mental and I want to get this party rolling.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the city is buzzing right now.
Buzzing,
right? They go the sweet and Timmy G. We should have Timmy. We got to have Timmy G on. Timmy G, I know you're a listener. We got to get you on here, buddy, so absolutely. You can just go absolutely nutso about the Celtics. But yeah, they sweep. They're playing great. We went to a game.
Yes, we did last week.
We went to a game. And we had quite a bit of sauces, a couple 2-3 sauces in there. I don't know why I did
big boy sauces.
They were large boy sauces, yeah. They're size large sauces.
Size large.
I don't know why I did this, and I went outside of my norm while we were there, but I was drinking IPAs.
Yeah, you felt it.
Why? First of all, Jeff, why did you let me cruise through?
I didn't know if you were joking by saying IPAs, so I got you some IPAs.
Yeah, I usually I'd take down, some light beers and, for the long haul guy.
Yeah, you went IPAs all night.
I did not go for I did not long haul this one. I went for the quick send.
Yeah.
The game itself was insane.
Electric. I mean, the ending it could be one of the best endings you've seen in a long time.
Oh, easily. The best Celtics game I've ever been to. Yeah. And
place was wild.
It was the loudest I've ever heard any building ever.
Great seats.
When Jalen hits that 3.
Unbelievable.
Dude, the seats were incredible. Again, thank you to Timmy G for the seats. And our seats were conveniently located in a section of basically every celebrity that Jeff has ever known in the history of his life.
Yes, I was waving to a few. I didn't ask for any pictures. I didn't want to get Kelsey. No, those are my friends. It was awesome to see some of my friends that I haven't seen in a while. Show them a little text, turn around, give me the wave.
He's got guys. He's got guys courtside. He fires off one text. Next thing you know, everybody in courtside just turns around and starts waving. It
just happened to be that they were sitting next to each other.
They were sitting next to each other.
It was an odd couple too.
That's true. That game was unbelievable. The Celtics are playing lights out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
Nervous.
I don't know what very nervous. Yeah. Very nervous. I don't know what ticket prices are going for.
Oh, I saw them.
You did?
Absurd.
Well, yeah, I bet.
I mean,
is this a go into debt for one game kind of deal?
Yeah, I mean, I was seeing tickets that were $700 going for $1,800 right now. It's basically double or triple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. The thing about sports too, which is crazy, is the Super Bowl's one game. You win, you're the greatest. You lose, you go home.
Yep.
And people that go to the Super Bowl spend exorbitant amounts of money.
Right.
To do this, right? You get 4 games here, potentially a 5th, potentially a 6th, or a 7th, right?
Yeah.
Are you spending the cash to go to game 1 and 2, or are you going to wait till the back end to see if they can close it out? And that's where the ticket prices go
through the roof,
banana land.
I think. For me personally, just to watch a finals game, you just go. I've actually seen them win their last championship. I was actually there.
Were you?
Yeah.
Where were you sitting?
I was sitting with my good friend Michael Winter, and Mike doesn't drink, but Mike loves to eat. We must have taken down we took down a whole concession stand. We fucking crushed it.
You put it out of business.
I think Mike was smoking the weed. And I think he just had the munchies, but I was with him, and I was just nervous eating. And we must have. It was 6/17/08. Yeah, I'll never forget the day.
That's all.
617. Yeah.
Whoa, that's wild. That's interesting.
Yeah,
interesting correlation. Where were the seats?
Basically, where we were sitting, one corner over.
Oh, so you were in the lows. Watching a game.
Loge, yeah.
Watching a game from there is insane.
Yeah.
You feel like you're playing NBA 2K.
Oh yeah, it was so close. Yeah, we had like the best time. And I just remember just leaving out of here. We had to go work at the nightclub, and just the streets just mobbed. Yeah, we had a blast.
Hopefully we get that again.
I would love that, man.
Hopefully we get that again. And I would love to throw a Celtics after party.
Oh yeah.
You know,
they don't sleep for like 3 days after that.
No, there's no shot.
I don't think I would either. I'd pretend.
If they win, you going to the parade?
All right, here's the thing. Ready?
It's already a thing. Oh no!
Right? I have never. I'm trying to think. In all the championships that I've been alive for since they've been doing the duck boats, I have been to 0 parades.
Not one.
Not one.
Would you go to this one?
Sure.
I've been to one. I went to the Red Sox one when they won the first World Series. Me, my buddy Mike, Ross, a couple of us. We did.
It's usually in the morning. I'm not a morning guy.
Yeah, we went for an early send out of Springfield. We were just young bucks back then. I didn't have a beard. I had like the I used to shave my beard down so it was nice and like super clean and you know.
Can I tell my parade story?
Yeah, please do.
I don't know if I don't think I've told it on this podcast. The Patriots win the championship. I don't know if it must have been not their last one, maybe the one before. One of the wide receivers, they come back the night before the parade. And he comes they come like fresh off the plane, or fresh off the plane, and they just haven't slept yet or anything. And they come to the nightclub that I'm working at. It was small nightclub. They brought the cigars in. It was all of them. They were just absolutely trashed. They were so trashed that this wide receiver gave me his cell phone and his hotel card. He was staying at the W Hotel. This club was underneath the W Hotel. Gives me his cell phone and his card, and was like, just make sure that I get my phone back in the night because I'm gonna go wild now. Yeah. So he has another key card. He goes up with a friend upstairs to his room, and finally I got to give him his phone back. So I get in the room. He's absolutely passed out. So I set the alarm for his phone, and I put it underneath his pillow. And I was getting after it with him too. Put the phone underneath the pillow. I went home. I woke up the next morning, and I just remembered. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder. I didn't call him. Was I supposed to wake him up in the morning or whatever?
Yeah.
So I turned on the TV to see if he's on the float.
Oh man!
And my alarm must have went off, and he made a show on that boat. Yeah.
Well, thankfully, right? Because if he misses that boat, he's in deep trouble.
So I think I have a little part to do with him showing up to the boat that day. Yeah.
Well, hopefully this year we get you with one parade. Get one parade under your belt.
All right, I'm doing it.
You gonna do it?
I'm going, me and you.
Hell yeah.
All right,
we'll just let it rip.
That's a deal.
Early morning, let it rip. I was fully expecting you in this story to say that you put your phone underneath his pillow and you took his phone in accident and then you both were screwed. Because that would have been insane.
Bill's calling me in the morning.
You get a call. You're like, why is Bill Belichick calling my phone? And then you realize Tom Brady is also calling your phone. That's the moment where you go, fuck.
Yeah, no.
Really screwed up pooch on that one.
Yeah, we got this guy on the boat.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's my parade story. But yes, I will go on this parade.
So we last episode we spoke about clubs.
Yeah,
not letting people in with a certain amount of money in their
bank accounts. Yeah,
yeah, so silly. There's a new club that won't let you in if you have a specific Zodiac sign.
Yeah. So what they're saying is that Aries are not allowed in.
Okay.
Not allowed in. And then there's one other one. Oh, Gemini, because of the twins, you have to pay double the cover.
So you either can't get in or you pay double the cover.
Yeah, for those two signs. Obviously, you have to have a doorman that knows all the signs. So
that's insane.
Triple for the doorman. But that's the wildest move ever.
It is. I don't know much about astrology or even signs, but every time, so there was a thing once that said, if a girl asks you your sign and you ask your mom, hey, what time was I born?
Yeah,
just run. Immediately run. Run away.
Oh yeah.
Just run away.
If somebody's talking to me about their retrograde moon or moon in retrograde, I'm out.
I like to always say that the moon's in Gatorade.
Yes, the moon is in Gatorade.
I was like, is Mercury in a margarita? Because first of all, it fires people up, and I know zero things.
Yeah.
Shout out to Devin, one of our relations girls. Loves all of this stuff. And she brings it up. If I do something, she'll be like, oh, that's the Scorpio in you. And I'm like, first of all, I don't even know if that's a compliment or if it's not. I know.
That's the sushi in you.
Yeah, that's the margarita that's in you. All I know, this is all I know.
What do you know?
That everybody hates Scorpios. That's what I know. Every time anybody has ever asked me, hey, what's your sign? And I say Scorpio, they just go, oh, no, thank you. I'm out. It's like, what does that even mean?
All right, here's my take on it. I think that people just use an excuse for every single thing based on your sign.
Yeah.
Which really is, no, you're just a piece of shit. It's not your sign, you're just a piece of shit. Yeah.
I'd rather somebody look at me and be like, nah, you're an asshole. Yeah. I'd be like, all right, cool, thanks.
Are you an Aries or an asshole?
Which one are you?
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
If you had to put like one of these weird little nude door club things between money or zodiac signs, or what would be your you can't get into this club unless
you bring 5 girls.
5 girls.
Yep, you plus 5.
You plus 5.
Yeah, we got a good ratio there.
Yeah, you got to have the ratio. That's like that's a very old school thing.
It is.
I would say if you can't eat 3 hot dogs in 4 minutes, you can't come in.
Yeah. The line to the bathroom is up the door.
If you can't eat 3 hot dogs in 4 minutes, you're not allowed.
No, I think that they just I mean, I don't want to go to any club that's talking about astrological signs. That's my nightmare.
Yeah.
And talking about money, that's my second nightmare.
Right.
Yeah. Those two, cross those off the list. I'm not working there.
You plus 5 and then 3 hot dogs in 4 minutes.
Yeah, deal.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, either girls each have one or you're manning up and taking down 4.
There has to be,
I like that.
But that's the time limit.
What's the club called?
It's called
Hot Diggity?
It's called Dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah. But it'd be like D. No, it'd be like D with an O, and the O would have the umlaut, like for Tiesto, like the O that's over
Tiesto. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It'd be like that. Also, rest in peace to the Doge dog. He's gone.
What happened to the Doge dog?
He's dead.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was waiting for a story.
No, that's the end, dude. You remember when people were buying Doge? Sorry. Yeah, he just passed away. Respectfully in his sleep, the Doge dog.
Did Dogecoin go away as well?
I don't think so. No, I think it stayed. I don't know what they're gonna do now. I don't know if there was like a price surge or if it's now more valuable that the dog has passed on to another life. But yeah, rest in peace to the Doge dog.
I thought that was gonna be a good story.
No, there's no story there, dude.
What happened?
Sorry, I don't know.
Dead.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all. I had Dogecoin once, and that's when the dog was alive.
Did you make money or jump on the wave after?
I don't know that I can say that if the IRS is listening. No, I think everybody made money on Dogecoin. I think at one point, unless you kept it, because now it's pretty much back to normal.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they had another big surge of the GameStop one a couple months ago. It went back down though.
GameStop and AMC. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, speaking of insane,
give me an insane one.
Charlotte the Stingray. You familiar?
Yeah.
You're familiar with Charlotte the Stingray? She's not dead. She's not dead.
No, she might be.
Is she? There's a conspiracy.
There's a big conspiracy.
Big conspiracy.
So the first conspiracy was that the Stingray was in this shark ray tank.
Yep.
And got pregnant. So they were thinking that they're going to come up with this new type of stingray, shark ray cross.
That would be.
Because Charlotte's pregnant.
Yep. Charlotte the stingray is pregnant.
Which a stingray supposedly is only pregnant for 4 months, then has live babies. Then they thought that the other way that they could do it is that they're, I don't know the correct term, but basically the Charlotte was like
able to make herself
pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the second thing.
Hurls, can you look that up? What the word is for being able to make yourself pregnant? Because honestly, I'm probably doing it currently inside my body. Go ahead.
You look great. About 3 months pregnant. So then, so Charlotte. So now it's been over 4 months, and Charlotte still hasn't given up the babies yet.
No.
So there's a big conspiracy. It might be a tumor. It might not be. I think that they just tried to gas themselves up, and now they got caught in like this big lie.
They got caught in this viral.
But they did do like an ultrasound, and it looked like a baby stingray in there. But I guess you could fake anything these days.
I wonder, do stingrays have more than one? I wonder how many babies a stingray has at once.
Oh, I don't know that either.
I mean, but so I was following along with this story.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, so bamboo sharks are probably, they're like, I don't know, 2 feet long.
Yeah.
They're pretty small. If this thing mates with a stingray and we have stingray sharks, my brain couldn't comprehend actually.
What would it look like?
It would be a shark head with stingray fins and like
sick.
a long tail, right?
Yeah.
How sick would that be?
That'd be just sick.
It brought me right into my Jurassic Parky.
Yeah.
How do we crossbreed the world's craziest animals to make another animal, which is just not safe.
No.
But,
yeah, we've all watched Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Which I want to come back. So, I just want it. I want it. I want Jurassic Park to be
Would you
real.
go visit if it was?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. I know the outcome, and I'm willing to take the risk to see a dinosaur in real life. Simple.
Dude, go check out an alligator. It's a dinosaur.
I've seen alligators. They're cool, but they're not that cool.
I mean, what do you want to see, like a fucking brontosaurus?
Yeah, dude. I want to see a T-Rex. I want to see.
No way.
I want to see all of them. I want to see a I want to see a 3-pack of velociraptors ripping apart a goat.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Right?
I'd like to do like the plant eaters ones,
You're a herbivore guy.
Yeah.
All right. So you're thinking you want the non-violent ones.
Dude, if I saw a T-Rex, I don't know what to do.
You'd shit yourself.
I mean, I guess if I saw a brontosaurus, I would too.
I'm sure. No matter what you see, if it's a dinosaur and you go, okay, I'm going to Jurassic Park. You just have to be prepared to see whatever they've created, right?
What if a velociraptor like flew over and like shit on you like a seagull?
No, they don't fly. It's that's a pterodactyl.
Oh yeah,
pterodactyl,
Jesus.
And the P is silent in pterodactyl. Always throws me off. It's so wild.
Wait, what was there was one in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
A pterodactyl?
Yeah, Terry. Terry.
Oh my god! But it's got to be spelled Pterry.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
The P is silent. Yeah, I love Jurassic Park. Find me the craziest.
I love Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Most fucking wild. Didn't he pass away too? He's done like the Doge. Him and the Doge dog just met in heaven.
They did.
Like,
hello, Pee-wee.
the Doge dog just looks at him. He's like, gives a little Doge look.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Give me all the Jurassic Park. Mutate all the. Just give me the craziest animals you can find.
That's crazy.
And I hope Charlotte the stingray finally gives birth. Do they have like a camera on her at all time that we can track this?
Yeah, but they like stopped giving updates and stuff like that. Yeah.
They're trying to.
I don't know. They're trying to like pass. But I'm stuck on Charlotte. I'm following up.
Yeah. Should we send them an email? We should send them an email. We need updates. We need updates immediately.
ASAP.
The people need them. They need to know if this is a bamboo stingray or this is Charlotte's.
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe Charlotte has diarrhea. Maybe Charlotte's backed up, constipated.
Could be.
Wild moves.
Wild. Charlotte the stingray.
Yeah. Also, there's something else coming up, which they just released today, where the people in Paris from the Olympic Committee are saying that the beds are not Anti-sex beds. Have you seen these beds?
Tell me about them.
These beds are made of cardboard.
Oh, jeez.
They're recycled cardboard.
So they went for the recycled way.
Recycled cardboard.
All right.
Okay. If you do anything on this bed that is too much of a strenuous activity, the beds collapse. Right? They just collapse. They just collapse down.
Or if you get them wet, soggy cardboard.
Oh, that's the grossest. Imagine sleeping on soggy cardboard. That's disgusting. That just threw my
Sometimes people spill their drinks in bed. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you often why did you use that voice? Sometimes people spill drinks in bed. I don't know. How many drinks?
I don't know. That was kind of my pewy voice.
How many drinks do you bring to bed? How wet is your bed?
My bed's not made out of cardboard.
You got a water bed, bro? You need to talk about it?
Oh, man.
They should
It's a plastic bed. Mine's waterproof.
Yours is waterproof. They should do that instead. That's insane. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you probably like having wet socks too.
Oh, jeez.
Would you rather have a wet bed or wet socks?
Wet bed.
Because you can just like move to a different part of it.
Yeah, big time. You just roll over.
What size bed do you have?
King.
King.
Yeah.
So you got some space in there.
Yeah.
I sleep in a twin.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. No, I definitely don't.
Yeah, what size are these beds? Wait, first of all,
they're twin size. They're like a little bit bigger than twin size beds.
so if you're an Olympic athlete, right? I think nutrition, hydration, and sleep are so important. They give you shitty beds.
Yeah, they're literally like.
Is that part of the Olympic challenge?
It must be. Who can have the worst sleep? You get a gold medal for it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, you are a peak level athlete.
Yeah.
You're in your prime.
Right.
You're at the Olympics. There's thousands and thousands of other athletes from all over the world.
Right.
Your testosterone is flying.
Yeah.
Right? Estrogen, testosterone, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Absolutely flying. And you are surrounded by the most beautiful and athletic human beings on the planet.
Charlotte the Stingray.
Charlotte the Stingray. Yeah. And are you telling me they don't want them to have too much sex? Let the athletes bang each other so we can continue to create super athletes.
Yeah.
Right?
This is Jurassic Park.
The Olympics are Jurassic Park for humans.
Yes.
100%. But you can't, if you fornicate in this bed, it's a little too rough.
I just imagine like one of those, like when you were in high school, like making the bridges and then you out of popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
And then you stack the things and all of a sudden just all collapse.
That's exactly what this is like, except with humans.
Yeah, I feel bad for the weightlifter guys.
Dude, yeah.
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 The shot put guy that's 400 pounds.
No shot. Well,
No pun intended.
He's probably yeah. I see what you did there.
Yes.
He might not be fornicating though. I don't know if there's enough room for that, right? But if he was, bed would be disintegrated. It would be gone.
Yeah, done though.
It'd be gone.
Yeah. Folks, do not drink in bed.
Yeah, only in Jeff's bed.
Yeah,
because his can withstand all of the stains.
It
can withstand.
Jeff's bed will stain.
Jeff's bed, it will stain, actually.
Yeah.
All right. You want to hit into some AMAs?
Let's do it.
Before I continue to cry laughing at you and your bed situation. You want to go first?
Yeah, we'll go first. This one's an easy one. Do you think it's possible that y'all could have a you could have a hot dog eating contest?
Well, shout out to Steve. We love Steve. Should we have one or should we put one on?
We should put one on.
I would say I don't know that I could eat hot dogs for time. I could eat hot dogs over the course of a lot of time. I don't think if you gave me a time limit that I could cruise through a certain amount.
I was in one hot dog eating contest.
You were?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Not well.
Did you dip the breads in bread in water?
I ate a meal before I went, and then they put me in the contest. You did? I got volunteered. It was either that or a hamburger eating contest. I forget which one it was. It was either birds or dogs. I did poorly.
You just you ate and then you didn't come in with a strategy.
Yeah,
You gotta take the dogs.
Again, I think Mike Winter was in this one, and Ace was in this one too. Yeah, I think they put me up to it too.
You gotta put the buns in the water like they do with the water in the cardboard. It's one of those things. One of those things.
It would look like the Olympic Games.
But should we put one on? I think we should. That would be fun.
The first annual
Dos Blokes hot dog eating contest.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, dude! Get a bright green colored relish belt. Yeah,
Ooh,
that would be fire, right?
Yeah, let's work on that.
I mean, we could join it, but even then, I don't think I could out-eat somebody in a hot dog.
No, we'd have to be the host. We got to be the host.
Over the course of 9 innings, I definitely could. But for 10 minutes, no shot. All right. Do you think babies are actually smart and have a secret society? That one's deep.
I was once a baby.
Were you? I would have never guessed. I figured you just popped out a full-grown adult.
A large baby. No secret society. Well, you know what? They may. Because these are ones for smart and they have a secret society. Yeah, they might have a society without me.
Do you think they can talk to each other?
Oh, babies definitely communicate.
But how do they communicate?
Same way dogs do.
I guess that's kind of fair. Like the goo goo and the gaga stuff and all those noises, those must mean something to somebody.
Do. Yeah.
But as far as the secret society, I don't think that there's enough babies in one setting to be like, we're gonna overthrow the world.
Maybe at what was that cartoon on Nickelodeon? Rugrats.
Yeah, Rugrats. Yeah. Great show.
Yeah.
Phil and Lil. Phil and Lil. Yeah, if I have kids, I'm gonna name them Phil and Lil.
I'm naming mine Charlotte the Stingray.
You want to take the last one?
Sure. All right. Last one for the AMAs. This one's good. What do whales do when they're itchy?
Well, we go like this. I just rub myself down.
I think they rub up against coral reef.
I think so too, but they also have those animals, that little suction animals.
Oh, yeah.
Clean them basically.
Maybe a puffer fish is like a loofah for them.
They use a puffer fish as a loofah for a whale.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think that I'm with the coral reef one.
Yeah.
But I also feel like because whales do communicate.
Yeah.
We know this, that they orcas communicate.
Yeah. Give me a little back scratch.
I feel like if they say, "Hey, my guy, come over here and flick your tail on my back," they would just do it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
I learned about puffer fish, which is pretty obvious. How do puffer fish blow up? What are they filled with?
Air?
No, water.
Dude, what? Really?
Yeah, it's not air. Where would they get the air from?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's water. I just learned it. I always thought it was air.
They make oxygen underneath, right? That's how they breathe.
I always thought that they blow up with air. They blow up with water. They swallow a lot of water.
They just immediately swallow a lot of water and become a balloon?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can't eat them. Well, you can. Right? That's the.
Oh yeah. If you can, and you have to be very
careful because it'll kill you.
It will.
That's
the poison fish.
Would you try a puffer fish?
100%.
Yeah, you ate a live goldfish, so I guess we're like anything's on the chopping block.
I think they know where the poisonous part is now. They get it down to a science. You can get it in New York. You can get it in different places.
You can get anything in New York, Jeff. Literally, you can get a Versace bag on a sidewalk next to a puffer fish, next to a bodega, and the bodega is selling puffer fish
the Aki way.
Yeah. You want the Aki way?
I want a puffer fish the Aki way. Yeah.
And we have the Pop-Tart. It's like everything's the Aki way, including the puffer fish.
Yes.
That's going to conclude the show, guys. Thank you for listening. Tune in to next week. Do the thing. Like, comment, subscribe.
Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.